Just now, earlier, I got my mom to confess to me what I already knew. Like, she'll always say, you know, I'm not afraid of being thrown back in the hospital, Laura, I'm on my medication now. It doesn't matter. It's the unspoken threat, okay? Fear doesn't always have to be rational. The unspoken threat, Marion has held it over my mom's head from day one, and she's acted good on what's being, you know, on her threat. Did my mom will wind up back in the hospital if my mom, you know, sticks up to Marion in any way, or crosses her, or mouths off, or whatever you want to think, okay? And earlier my mom said to me what I already knew. She's like, I'm not afraid of Marion, Laura. I'm afraid of being put back, that she'll put me back in the hospital. Like, I know that, Mom. And I know you love her. And then, but I said, Mom, you have to understand that you're all caught up in this with, you know, Jennifer, who has cancer and is probably going to die, and Marion, who has all this power over you, and you're all in it, and I was not around, okay? But I'm still your daughter. And all the people in the outside world, you know, any lawyers, or my friends, or my musician next, whatever, even your friend Jennifer, Karen, who I've talked to, sees it clearly that you have that this is not right what's going on, and if I'm your child, you have every right to put this house in a living trust. You have every right to protect me should something happen to you. And I said, you know, Marion, you don't even have to die or pass on, whatever. I said, in the future, you could be put into a home, and Marion has all this power. She has the legal power just to sell this house, and there'd be nothing that I can do. She's like, I'm not going to be put in a home. I'm like, Mom, you have to think of the future. I'm not talking about now. And I said, like, 20 years from now or something. I said, Mom, you know I don't even want to be alive. And you really want to be alive. Chances are you'll outlive me. This is about respect. This is about our family understanding that I'm the fucking child. I'm your child. Marion is not your child, okay? It's about respect. It's about me being recognized that I'm your child. And, you know, only somebody with a warped, irrational mind would even question my mother's right to put this house in a living trust for me, to protect me. But when Marion will twist things around, I know her. I can predict what she'll do. I predicted what she would do 2 Sundays ago. My mom's like, well, she apologized. I'm like, Mom, anyone can apologize. It's easy to apologize for God shit-faced and threatened us, and we had to run away from him every fucking time, and he apologized and cried the next day until it happened. Not long after that, a week, 2, 3 weeks, whatever. You know, it's easy to apologize. Her initial reaction was just not normal, and my mom admitted it. She's like, I know, it wasn't. You know, I said, I was just trying to help you do what she should have taken care of months ago, that you put in her hands to do, where you're potentially a victim of identity fraud. The IRS told you and she does nothing. And my mom admitted to me, but my mom's big thing is, I said, Mom, you know, as long as you don't remember all the stuff that she did to you in the past, that said to you in the past, you would call me up in LA and be crying and whatnot. I remember it all. I have it all written down. And my mom looked at me, she's like, no, I don't remember any of it. I said, I know, and that's why I have to act now. I'm sorry that so-and-so, your sister, beloved sister, might die of cancer. I'm sorry, but I have to act now where you still remember what happened 2 weeks ago, because, you know, your memory's not good, and you'll forget what happened 2 weeks ago. I have to act now, because she's like, well, can't you postpone it? No, I'm sorry, Mom. Marion's claws are going to come out. If you even know she'd be, I know what Mary would do. Oh, Samantha, what? You don't trust me? You think I'm going to steal your inheritance? I already told you I have plenty of money of my own. And she's been telling my mom, and my mom periodically parroted back to me when I was in LA. Marion told me that she's not after my inheritance. She has plenty of money of her own. I don't care. Mommy thinks she doth protest too much. She brings it up. It's always on her mind. She wants to manipulate your mentally ill mind, your trusting, gullible, naive mind, okay? And then, I know what Mary will do. She'll be like, what, Samantha? You don't trust me? You don't think I'll do right by Laura should something happen to you? What? I'm your sister. I love her. I know what she'll do. I can predict But a rational person would say, yeah, Laura's mom has every right to protect her daughter. She has every right to put this house in a living trust for her daughter so she knows that should anything happen to her. But it goes deeper than that. I also have a right to be part of the healthcare proxy. I'm her child. I have a right, to know what Marion is up to. My mother has a right to know what Marion's up to in regards to her finances. Mom shouldn't be afraid to say boo to Marion without Marion's claws coming out like they did 2 weeks ago when my mom said boo to her and Marion about me. Because she saw that I must have been influenced by Mom. My mom wouldn't have done this on her own, My mom did go to her social worker. Although even that, my mom probably did because of my influence, because my mom was saying stupid stuff to me. Oh, Marion wrote a letter to Congress. Marion says I'm not a victim of identity fraud. Marion, I don't want to hear it, Mom. I'm way, way smarter than you, Mom. Sorry, but I am. Sorry, that's the way it goes, Sorry, that's how life is. There are people who rode the special bus in school who aren't very mentally capable of stuff. There are geniuses, Einsteins, whatever, and there are all kinds of people in between, okay? I'm smart. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm a hell of a lot smarter than you, and, way smarter than my family gives me credit, particularly Marion gives me credit, okay? I see it so clearly what Marion is doing and has been doing, but my mom admitted it to me tonight. I go, I know you're not afraid, Marion. Physically hurt you, Mom. You're afraid of that with her power over you. That's what I'll tell a lawyer. All I want you to do is not lie. Just tell the truth. I just tell the lawyer that, you were sitting with me saying, I'm afraid of her. I'm afraid of her. I don't want her manipulating me, but I'm afraid of her. What are you afraid of, Mom? I'm afraid what she'll do to you. My mom wouldn't voice the real fear, which is she's afraid she'll wind up back in the hospital. That is the unspoken threat in regards to all of this. I've seen it from day one, okay? I didn't have to be here directly to know what was going on. I had to only listen with an open-minded heart when my mom would call me and tell me things when I was living in LA. I listened to my mom's friend, My mom's crazy friend told her over a year ago, you should put this house in living trust for Laura. My mom doesn't remember why this came up. My mom forgets everything. Marion's counting on the fact that my mom forgets all of this. So as long as Marion's nice to my mom totally forgets how mean Marion was to my mom in the past. I don't forget how mean she was to my mother, either to my mother or to me, okay? She didn't react how somebody would react. Oh, I'm just protecting my sister. I'm just taking care of her finances, her money. Not 2 Sundays ago. No. She did not react. She reacted as somebody feeling threatened that something they felt was theirs was going to be taken away. First instant reaction about me when my mom and Marion the next day said to my mom, she's like, oh, well, I have to handle sometimes, just trying to, stroke my mom and make it all better until my mom will say to me, Marion's sorry, and Marion flies off the handle sometimes. No. Her instant reaction showed me what's in her mind. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power of your money. I'm gonna have her thrown out of there. No. My time to act is now. Marion doesn't know I have this money. Without the money, I wouldn't really be able to act because it's just how it goes. And my mom's saying to me, well, I don't want you to be guardian over me. I don't want to have a guardian. Well, you know what, Mom? If the courts decide otherwise, if Marion pulls it that someone needs to have power, you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do, Mom. It's out of my hands. I have a right to demand the respect from my fucking family on my mother's side that I'm the child. Marion is not my mother's child. And this is all my mother's 401k. And then my mom says, well, I really don't have that much money. I'm like, Mom, you have the 401k. Right now you have more money than you even need. Okay? And I don't want it. It could all be put into something, that I couldn't touch. But the fact of the matter is, you want it all to go to me. I am your only fucking child. Marion's your half-sister. Half-sister. Okay? I said, Mom, all that's going to happen is you're going to meet with people alone, not with me, not with Marion. They're going to ask you questions and you just answer honestly. That's all. And they're going to gather all the evidence together and then we'll see what happens. I said, I don't think I'll be granted guardianship over you because I'm quote-unquote mentally ill, but you have a right to question Marion in regards to anything. Marion, as it stands, has no checks and balances on her whatsoever. None. 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 And she has used manipulation, brainwashing, and outright threats, spoken or not. A lot of times the unspoken threat is worse than anything, you know. I can tell you that firsthand. My father did to me. The unspoken threat was, you know, he'd always say to me, you know, so I had to move in with him because he did the right thing, and he took me in when I was 13, going on 14, and lived with him and his girlfriend. But the unspoken threat was, you're not perfect enough. Oh. Because I remember I lived with Liana, who has cancer now. It was a long time ago. I was a kid, teenager. But I lived with her and her perfect little family, and, you know, they're still together now. Or, you know, so she's had a really good life. I'm sorry she might die, or probably will die, but she's had a really good life compared to both my mother and me. I know she hasn't. I've lived with them. Everyone has problems, but, you know, her children wouldn't even know what it was like for me. They couldn't even imagine. My cousin used to say it to me, and this is back when I was just a teenager going through hell and all the things I got. She's like, I can't even imagine it, Laura. I can't even imagine. No, of course you can't. And I wouldn't wish it upon you. I'd only wish you to put yourself in my shoes and have a little fucking sympathy and compassion. Well, anyway, they had taken me in for a while, but I was too much to handle or whatever. And so my daddy took me in, and then I wasn't perfect enough, so it would be like, I don't want you. Nobody wants you. Your mother's crazy. I'm going to ship you back to your crazy mother. Okay? Unspoken threat. Unspoken threat. You're not perfect enough. You're already not perfect enough for me to love you, Laura. And you know, you upset me or upset my girlfriend Diane, and I'm going to ship you back to your crazy mother. So, my mother was, up until now, she would, whenever I'd say, you know, your friend Janice, whatever, said, you're afraid of Marion, afraid you'll go back in the hospital, and I'm not afraid. I'm on medication. No one can put me in the hospital, okay? But in the back of your mind, you're always going to be afraid. That's the thing. Fear doesn't always have to be bad, you know? I fear McDonald's going to come here someday and murder me, okay? Chances are it's not going to happen, but it could happen, okay? Unspoken threat. You know, my mom does fear Marion because she's seen it happen before. And she can think, oh, there's no way it could happen again, but she can never be totally sure, you know. It's a no-brainer. My mom wants me protected. I'm the daughter. She has a right to protect me. She has a right to protect me. And you and her sisters are going to throw the card away. You don't trust Marion. Marion told you she has plenty of money for her own. Samantha, the cancer will say, what are you doing this for? Marion's been helping you. She's been taking care of your finances. She's put you on a budget. She cleaned up your credit cards that were all maxed out because of the money you gave to Laura. But I don't care. In the end, I'm still a child. In the end, I'm still a child. My mother has a right to protect my rightful inheritance. This isn't Marion's just because Marion helped my mom get it. This isn't Marion's just because Marion thinks it is in her warped mind. This isn't Marion's just because Marion, who should have been helping her sister out of the goodness of her heart, you know, helped my mom, whatever. It doesn't make all of this Marion's. The way Marion reacted 2 Sundays ago, her claws came out instantly. It was a test. I did it on purpose. You think I'm stupid? But I had to have my mom go along with it, and she did. She went along with it, and then I saw what happened, and my mom turns into something just terrified. I'm trying to talk to my musician accent. My mom kept knocking on the door. Can I talk to you, Laura? Please, we shouldn't have done this. We should have just given me that. We shouldn't have stood up to God. I'm like, Mom, this is ridiculous. This has got to end. I'm getting a lawyer. I have every right to, and unfortunately for you, but I think you'll thank me in the end, or maybe you won't, I don't know. You don't want anyone, a stranger, controlling your money, and a judge might decide that Marion is just not, someone to be trusted and hasn't acted in good faith and whatnot, and take the power away from her, and he's not going to give it to me, and then, sorry, you're trying to woo me, take care of your money. I know you fear that because what happened to your crazy ex-husband, but he had nobody to help him. You have me. I'm smart. I'll make sure that even a stranger who's taking care of your money isn't able to take advantage of you. I'll be fucking making sure I'll be on that person's back at all times. Okay? That was the difference between me and between your situation and your crazy ex-husband, because he had nobody and he was mentally ill, and it's easy to take advantage of the mentally ill. But as far as I'm concerned, your own sister's doing it. She's doing it in a very sly, underhanded, I'm out for your best interest, I love you, I just want what's best for you, Smith, I just want to protect you way. I could lose. Injustice happens in this world on a daily basis. I could lose, but at least I'll have closure. Win or lose, right? Win or lose, I'll have closure. That's what I've been saying, but at least I have to do it now when my mom remembers. My mom's memory's bad. She doesn't remember any of the things Marion said and done to her in the past, and I remember it. And she said, well, Laura, I can't talk, I don't remember it. I said, I know, I'll tell you things, and I'll say you don't remember, but what you do remember is what happened 2 weeks ago. Think I'm going to wait when you don't even remember that? No. You're on it. And she's like, well, this medication messes with my memory. I'm like, I know that, Mom. Listen, if your sisters start hating you, both of them, you need to just say, Laura has every right to protect herself. You can even say, even if I trust you, she doesn't. And, and I've feared upsetting the family, rocking the boat, whatever. She wants this house in a living trust for her. She has every right for me to do that. I want to do that for her. But I'm afraid to ask you whatnot, It's a no-brainer to me. It's a no-brainer. I'm the child. Marion's the half-sister. I'm the child. I'm not after my mom's money. You make it so I can't touch my mom's money. But you make it so it's out in the open, the will and the living trust house and whatnot, that Marion cannot potentially fuck over. My half-aunt, who was admittedly, my arch enemy out in the open, we were arch enemies up to a few months ago, and then she's going to let me stay here when I'm hurt and in the shelter, and she knows I've got Social Security disability, and I won't be costing my mom anything, and she felt bad for me because I was bulging disc in the shelter when whatever. And help setting up my computer for me because I had no one to do it and couldn't. Can we just forget? Let's just forget we were ever mean to each other. Can we just forget we were ever mean to each other? Oh God, Marion, I knew you were full of shit. And a couple months or so later, you proved it. 3 months later, that was in Christmas, and this was 2 weeks ago. So December, just a couple months after, your true colors showed, and your true colors came out. I wasn't surprised, I wasn't blindsided by it, but I even told my mom, I know how she's going to react. I can guarantee you, I know it. And when my mom's like, oh, it's alright, I'll stand my ground. But then when push came to shove, my mom was scared, and she's, Laura, Marion's all pissed off. She's going to throw you out of here. She said, you're a conniving bitch, just after my money. She's going to throw you out. We shouldn't have done it, Laura. We shouldn't have done it. We should just give her that paper. We shouldn't have done it. I was all upset. I'm like, you are just giving me more fodder to hand over to a lawyer, Mom. This has got to end. This has got to end. You have to choose. Unfortunately, your sisters are going to make you choose. I'm not making you choose per se. I'll still be in your life. I was still in your life when you threw me in the fucking shelter after giving me the money and promising you'd stand with the family and let me stay here in your home and heal after I went through trauma to trauma, and you didn't do it, and I was still in your life. I'll still be in your life, but I won't be living here under Marion's terms. No. The judge and Marion's going to tear my character to shreds. Of course she will. She's going to rip me through. She's going to drag me through the mud. She's going to mention that I believed a rock star who I never met was in love with me. She's going to mention all the money my mom sent to me because, you know, I told you, Maritha, anything my mom gave me, I took advantage of my mentally ill mother, you know. So, whatever. I don't care. It'll all be out in the open and I'll have closure. Win or lose, I'll have no choice but to abide by whatever a judge decides, but it's gonna be a fucking judge making that decision. What's in the best interest of my schizophrenic mother? It will not be my half-aunt Marion, who has been my long-time